What a coming out week for Paris Jackson, stepping out for her first solo interview with Ellen DeGeneres. As she begins her movie career, it is clear that the 13-year-old has some of that Jackson magic. ABC's Bianca Golodriga has all the details of that candid interview.
There's no doubt Paris Jackson is every bit her father's daughter.
My cousin and I made it up. It's a dance called the Trillion. I've tried to get my softball team to do it.
Are they doing it?
No.
See?
And with that, the 13-year-old had Ellen's audience eating out of her hand. It was her first solo interview, meant to promote her new and first movie, London's Bridge and the Three Keys.
London's Bridge is about trying to stop pollution, and I know my dad always wanted to heal the world, and I think it would be great to follow in his footsteps and try and just help the world.
Her desire to be like her dad doesn't end with acting. Turns out the teenager also got his musical genes.
Well, I'm no Beyonce, but I sing a little bit.
And she's well aware that comparisons will be made.
Well, I understand that I would be put on a certain level compared to him.
Yes.
And I might not meet everybody's standards, but I mean, it's me.
She talks about never really understanding as a child just how important her father was to the world.
When I was really little, I didn't know that. Like, I just thought, like, oh yeah, he's got a few songs out, but I figured everyone did that.
Today, music is one of his daughter's strongest ties to the father gone too soon.
Have you watched
all of
everything?
his songs by heart. 99% of my brain is his music.
Now they're being raised by their grandmother, Catherine. The life of Paris and her brothers, who were in the audience, is a far cry from the secluded life they led with their father. In the documentary Living with Michael Jackson, the pop star talked about the impossibility of normal lives for his children.
I don't want press all over them at school, and the bushes and the trees, I saw what happened to me, you know. They're doing the same and worse to them.
Today, all three Jackson children show their faces in public. Their mask-wearing days are over.
Yeah, I'm like, this is stupid. Why am I wearing a mask?
Right.
But yeah, I kind of realized the older I got, like, he only tried to protect us.
Today, Paris is happily enrolled in a school where she is treated like every other student.
This year, when I'm in 8th grade, I decided to go on the football team.
Her father's way of life may be a thing of the past, but for Paris, his advice lives on.
He said, if I die tomorrow, always remember what I told you. And I took his advice, and I remembered everything he told me.
For Good Morning America, Bianca Golodriga, ABC News, New York.
Oh, what an impressive young girl.